Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The term Paul Heyman guy has been associated with several WWE superstars over the last 3 decades, including CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and other WWE and ECW roster members. There is no question that Heyman has also been a huge influence on a lot of superstars in modern-day WWE, but the same can be said for Vince McMahon and Triple A. With Bruce Pritchard by his side, Vince McMahon ultimately calls the shots on major storyline developments and match outcomes on Raw and SmackDown, while Triple H is the mastermind behind the next generation of superstars in NXT. Many performers have good working relationships with both Vince McMahon and Triple H, but some have made it clear in media interviews and documentaries that they are a lot closer to only one of WWE's top 2 decision-makers. In this article, let's take a look at 3 wrestlers who are considered to be Triple H guys, as well as 4 who are Vince McMahon guys. This one might come as a surprise to many wrestling fans, given Big E's dominant run as the second-ever NXT champion, making fans think of him as a Triple H guy. However, there have been many reports talking about Vince McMahon's appreciation for the former WWE champion, even claiming that Vince was planning to make Big E the face of WWE before Triple H convinced him to move forward with Roman Reigns. It is difficult to narrow the list of Triple H guys down to just 3 people. After all, thanks to WWE Network documentaries over the last few years, fans have been able to witness the bond that the NXT founder has formed with WWE's up-and-coming superstars in emotional backstage moments at shows. In the case of Matt Riddle, the original Bro made his first NXT in-ring appearance in October 2018 and went on to become a key superstar on Triple A's brand in the 18 months that followed. Upon his call-up to SmackDown in May 2020, Riddle told ESPN MMA that he has an amazing relationship with Triple H and they often joke around with each other. Riddle said that he had only spoken to Vince McMahon on a couple of occasions before joining the SmackDown roster, and every conversation they had was 100% professional. Braun Strowman had never even competed in a televised match on NXT by the time Vince McMahon decided to call him up as a member of the Wyatt family in 2015. The Monster Among Men worked alongside Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan in his first year on the main roster before becoming Raw's resident monster. Speaking on Not Some Wrestling in 2019, Strowman gave a fascinating insight into his relationship with Vince McMahon when he revealed that the WWE chairman once kicked staff out of a meeting 2 hours before Raw to address concerns that the superstar had about his future. Strowman added that Vince told him, "I'm invested in you, you're one of my guys," during the impromptu meeting. Incidents like these make Strowman's release surprising, but hey, even McIntyre was released from the wrestling behemoth, didn't he? Look at how he reinvented himself and returned to become one of WWE's top assets. On screen, Randy Orton joined forces with Batista, Ric Flair, and Triple H to form the legendary Evolution faction in January 2003. Off-screen, Triple H proved to be a huge influence on the 2 youngest Evolution members in the early stages of their WWE careers. The Ruthless Aggression docuseries on the WWE Network featured lots of backstage stories about Evolution's 2-year run, including the time that Triple H gave Orton a wake-up call after he landed himself in trouble backstage. Triple H also said in 2017 on the Cheap Heat podcast that Orton has all the tools to be even better than he already is. Orton's attitude behind the scenes has improved over the years, and, as of the time of writing, he is a 14-time WWE World Champion, tying Triple H at 14-2 reigns behind all-time record holders John Cena and Ric Flair 16. It should come as no surprise that another large WWE superstar, Brock Lesnar, is next on the list of Vince McMahon guys. Formerly referred to as the Land of the Giants, WWE no longer places as much emphasis on the size of its superstars, with people like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels paving the way for smaller performers in modern-day WWE to battle it out with opponents of any size. There are always exceptions, of course, and Lesnar is that exception in this case. Speaking to ESPN MMA in 2020, Jim Ross, WWE's former head of talent relations, revealed that it only took Vince 10 seconds to develop a man-crush on Lesnar after he saw him for the first time 2 decades ago. Vince McMahon went on to call Lesnar up to the main roster in March 2002. Within 5 months, the next big thing defeated The Rock to win the WWE Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam. He then won the 2003 Royal Rumble, setting up his WrestleMania 19 main event victory over Kurt Angle. Lesnar is WWE's highest-paid performer, and he has been one of Vince McMahon's most successful superstars since returning to WWE in 2012. Finn Balor became part of the WWE NXT roster in September 2014 and went on to establish himself as one of the most successful superstars in the brand's history. Unfortunately, things did not go according to plan for the Irishman once he made his way to the main roster in 2016, with a serious shoulder injury overshadowing his Universal Championship victory over Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. In a WWE 24 documentary in 2017, WWE cameras captured the moment that Triple H watched on from backstage when Balor had to vacate the title on Raw. As you can see below, the NXT founder appears to be extremely emotional. In 2019, Balor revealed on Corey Graves' After the Bell podcast video above that he was not happy performing on Raw and SmackDown, which is why he agreed to work under Triple H again as a member of the NXT roster. Balor faced Triple H in 6-man tag team matches at 3 WWE live events in March 2017, but they have never been involved in a storyline together on WWE television. The famous picture above has led to rumors over the last decade that R-Truth and Vince McMahon are good friends behind the scenes in WWE. In 2020, Truth addressed the speculation in an interview with Not Some Wrestling when he revealed that Vince McMahon was one of the main reasons why he became a wrestler in the first place. Truth said, Vince McMahon helped him by saying he did not even need to play a character and should simply be his entertaining self on television. In another 2020 interview with Baller Status, the former United States champion revealed that he performed his music for Vince McMahon in his office once after a production meeting. On that occasion, Vince McMahon liked the song so much that he allowed Truth to perform it in front of the fans in an untelevised segment before the show went on air.